Hey guys, welcome back to another Best from the Past comics books that I own, me or Marvel. Before we get started, chose the Bakersfield Comic Con, November 22nd. Be there, be squared. Comics, toys, celebrities, be there. Alright? Well, now let's get started. Godzilla. Godzilla was chosen by my friend. He's gonna narrate this time. But he chose Godzilla because apparently Godzilla is a citizen from Japan now. That's cool, you know. I need to watch that Godzilla movie. I like this one in particular because it has the Avengers and they take on Godzilla. So yeah, let's get out this comic, check it out. Remember, uh, take it out very carefully. It could be fragile. It's a 1979 comic. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. All right, Mr. Juiceman, you're up.
Thank you, Omaro, for the intro. Now, shame on you because you forgot to mention it was Godzilla King of Monsters issue 23. Shame on you. Alright, we see Godzilla has awesome full statue terrorize the city in front of the movie theater that is now showing Jaws 2. Both Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four are seen to try and stop Godzilla. Godzilla's eyes are focused on the helicarrier. Dum Dum Dugan and his partners are gaped in wonder. Dugan orders to get closer. As that happened, Godzilla swung his mighty arm but barely misses the helicarrier. Dugan believes getting too close angers Godzilla and tries to think what else he can do into Mr. Fantastic. Goes in and talks to him about Dr. Doom's time machine. Has to orient Godzilla, which he calls the slingshot effect. The time machine brought to him to present day and messed up his cuckoo brain. Mr. Fantastic also tells Dugan, the sexy beast, that Dugan seems to be the target and to try to lure him out to the river. Ooh, pervert. But before he says anything else to Godzilla and prepares to shoot a radiation blast. Ooh, just Mr. Fantastic, Dugan agrees to go forward with Mr. Fantastic's genius, sexy plan and move the helicarrier towards the river. As Godzilla follows, Godzilla is on the move as a policeman stops to get out of his car and shoot at him, distracting Godzilla from his target while destroying buildings. Mr. Fantastic takes his gun and tells him to do something else. Mr. Fantastic tells the officer to clear all the streets to the river. Dugan orders to shoot at Godzilla and get his attention. Godzilla roars and chases him again. Mr. Fantastic tells Human Torch to get the Avengers or get lost while he goes and gets the thing and the invisible woman. So they split while Godzilla is still on the chase. We see people panicking and rushing to safety as Godzilla walks through the streets. They see that chaos down there but can't do anything but lead Godzilla out of there. Elsewhere we see a kid named Rob Takashi looking out a window from the helicarrier and is happy to see Godzilla back in full size. The kid goes to Dugan in order to tell him Godzilla is not trying to hurt anybody. Then at the Bailey Buga, J. Jonah Jameson is yelling at Robertson. By the way, he's Chinese, but not having a story on his desk about a riot in Times Square. Everyone's are Chinese. Before he says anything to Jonah, he sees Godzilla, Chinese, outside behind Jonah without him knowing what's going on. Jameson turns around and is shockingly stunned at seeing Godzilla full size. He demanded to have reporters and photographers on the scene. He exclaims, "Where's Parker? When you need him, give me a camera. I'll take the goddamn pics myself." Jameson looks out the window and is confronted by Godzilla. Annoyed by Jameson, Godzilla steam blasting him, barely missing Jameson where he ran seconds before. Everything in the office was in chaos. Robertson finds Jameson cowered under his desk. Telling him Godzilla left, Jameson demands to get every reporter to follow Godzilla, since he's too chicken himself, and to find Peter Parker immediately, since he's a stalker. We now go to the Avengers mansion when we find the Avengers playing a game of Monopoly. For shame, they call themselves hero. Till the alarm system sounds off, and they go to defense positions. It's a Human Torch. and tells them that Godzilla is terrorizing the city in hopes that they'll help. Jello Jacket mentions that the shrink gas that was used on Godzilla was ineffective. The Avengers agree to help and take on Godzilla, with the exception of Captain America and Scarlet Witch, those sexy bastards, for someone that was to stay at the mansion in case there was another threat. You know what they really say back in the mansion. Back to Godzilla we go, for he's still rampaging en route to the river, while S.H.I.E.L.D. hits Godzilla with more missiles to keep its attention. The kid Rob enters the room running and yelling like a little kid on a tantrum. Dugan, that shooting Godzilla is not the way to calm him down. Dugan orders his S.H.I.E.L.D. agent to escort him out of the room. Then Dugan sees something else. It is two of the greatest superhero teams, the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, coming to save the day. But for Dugan, it just keeps getting worse. He heads out to confront them. Mr. Fantastic informs Dugan that the mayor called the governor and that the governor called the National Guard and that they're on their way, but who called the National Guard's man? Confused and disoriented, Godzilla blasts the helicarrier on sheer instinct. Everyone is tumbling after the direct hit by Godzilla, but they shake it off in a matter of seconds. Godzilla is now near the water, but will have to be put in the water by force, says Iron Man. Thor yells out the Avengers' battle cry, "Avengers assemble!" Made for pie. They will all have to move towards Godzilla. Godzilla stands his ground and takes a dump. Godzilla blasted them full on, but Humanitarian shrugged it off like it didn't affect him and hits Godzilla in the eye. Yet Godzilla managed to swat him away like a fly. Then Thor comes at it full force with his mighty mallet Mjolnir, striking Godzilla. It hurted Godzilla like hell. It was a pain it has never felt before, and it was crying like the little pussy it is. Once again, reacting on instinct, it roared with the force of downward storms, throwing Thor back away. Shrunken down, Wasp and Yellow Jacket conjure up a risky plan, which is to enter Godzilla's ear to irritate it, or perhaps give it an erotic feeling. This equilibrium, and it worked, causing Godzilla to lose balance and fall into the river. Yellow Jacket and Wasp emerge from the river, believing everything is cool now, after giving Godzilla a massive orgasm. Minutes later, Godzilla rises in his full majesty, dwarfing everything in sight and bursting with the power of total destruction because of the massive orgasm he received. We reached the mailbag of the video, which indicates the end is near. Thank you very much for letting me narrate this on Marvel. Sorry for Juiceman being a pervert and you allowing it. It's clearly explains what kind of friends he hangs out with. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.